Good afternoon, officers. Time for today's flash program for CSAT. Today's topic is few concepts of geometry. So let's look at some nice questions from real-time previous year questions from geometry. So the first question we are going to deal with is from the year 2021. They asked this question. Let's have a quick glance at what is the question about. A cubical vessel, that means it's a cube whose side is 1 meter, is filled completely with water. How many liters of water is contained in it? It's a very simple question. Just conversion of units is the most important criteria in this. So you know that a cubical vessel of 1 meter side. So cube, that means cube is nothing but a 3D object which has squares associated with it. So each side is AAA. Therefore, from this we can clearly mention the volume of the cube. The volume of the cube is nothing but A into A, which is nothing but A cube. So here the side he has given, it's 1 meter. Therefore, 1 into 1 into 1, which is 1 meter cube. Now, he is asking you how many milliliters. So here the unit is given in meters, but he is asking you the volume in liters. For that, most important thing that you have to know is 1 meter cube will consist of usually 1000 liters. This is the thing that a student is expected to know. 1 meter cube is nothing but it can hold 1000 liters volume. Okay, so but he is asking you how many milliliters. So 1 liter is nothing but 1000 milliliters. Therefore, 1000 liters will consist of how much? 1000 liters will consist of how much? It is nothing but 1000 into 1000, which is 10 to the power of 6 milliliters. It consists of 10 to the power of 6. That means you must have 6 zeros. So if you look at the options, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 options. Therefore, option is D. This was a simple question which is asked in UPSC 2021. What they are expecting the student to definitely know is 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. If you know that, very simple way to solve this question. It's a real-time 2021 CSAT question. Like this, you will definitely get questions in your exam. You have to first select them and then you have to solve the problems. Okay. Next question for today is a piece of tin is in the form of a rectangle. So rectangle, okay, very good. Having length is 12 centimeters and width or breadth is 8 centimeters. Now this plain sheet is converted into a closed cube. So fundamentally what is happening here is they are taking a rectangle sheet whose length is 12 centimeters and breadth is 8 centimeters and they are folding it into a form of a cube. So like this. So in a cube, you know all the sides are equal. A, all sides are equal. Now what you have to understand is when the rectangle is being converted into a cube, what we have to understand is we can't take volume over here because it's a sheet, it's a 2D thing. 2D thing is getting converted into 3D thing. So volume will not come into consideration. Therefore, what we have is nothing but what a student has to understand is this area, whatever we are using, the area inside will become the area of the, will become the area of what? Will become the area of the cube. That is the whole logic there. The area of the rectangle becomes the area of the cube. So keeping that in mind, so this blue color, whatever the area is there, it will come this side, it will come here, it will come here, it will come here, it will come here, it will come here. All of them are folded. That means we are looking at and bottom and top also. So this clearly shows that we are talking about the whole area of the rectangle is converted into whole area of the cube. So whole area of the cube is nothing but total surface area. Total surface area, which is nothing but 6a square. How did that 6a square come? It's very simple. if you take one face of the cube, this is a square. Like that for a cube, there are 6 faces. Therefore, from that, the total area of the cube is 6a square. That is total surface area. Now, this clearly shows that whatever the area of the rectangle is there, that gets converted into area of the cube. That is total surface area of the cube. Therefore, 6a square is equal to area of the rectangle, which is nothing but 12 centimeters into 6 centimeters, which is 172 square centimeters. Now, but he is not asking you this. He is asking you the side of the cube is. What is the side? That means he wants the value of a. So, from here, it's very simple. So, from here, I can clearly mention this. He is clearly saying that 6a square is 72, which is nothing but a square will become 72 by 6, which is, I'm so sorry, 12 8s are, sorry. This is 12 into 8, which is 96 square centimeters. So this clearly shows that 6a square becomes 96, a square becomes 96 by 6, which is 16. From here, a square equal to 16, a is equal to 4 centimeters. Therefore, I can say the side of the cube is 4 centimeters, option C. That is how you have to solve a simple question of geometry. Now, he has used the concept of 2D geometry converted into 3D geometry at basic level. Therefore, if you know 2D formulas and 3D formulas, more than sufficient. So, cube, cuboid, maximum, cone and cylinder. These are the concepts in 3D. 2D, square and rectangle and triangle. If you know them, must. You can solve easy problems like this. So, that's all for today. Shamanth Pydikondala signing off. Bye-bye.